Hey guys, Mike here, and I wanted to share with you my first impressions of Zelda for the Nintendo Switch. While the game is getting very positive reviews across the board, I wanted to share my thoughts on the game. So the last game I've played in the Zelda franchise was actually A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo, so I think I'm in for a big shock. First thing I want to talk about are the graphics. Now, while not always important to me, a lot of people find graphics very important.
The visuals of the game are very breathtaking. While not realistic, the game has a really good style. In the beginning area, the Great Plateau, everything seems a little bare, but as you get through the first part, everything starts coming to life.
I found a very alive world with NPCs to talk to and wildlife to kill and vegetation to gather. The world is very easy to get immersed in. Let's talk about the food system. It seems that there are many dishes that will either restore your health or allow you to survive harsh environments such as snowy mountains. You can buy meat off vendors and gather fruits and vegetables from the wilderness. While I've only made a few dishes in my young journey, the system seems very deep. The menu system is set up very good. It allows you to easily go through your items or go through your quest rather easily. However, the real nice touch here is the menu that pops up to allow you to switch your weapon or shield on the fly. By far, my favorite part of the game is the combat. The game never seems like anything's too hard or unfair. There seems to be that great balance. Even when you get ambushed by many enemies, there always seems to be a way that, if you use a weapon or you use your bow, you can get out of the combat and you can win. You don't always have to run away. And I think that's where some of them epic battles can happen. Everything seems to come together very nicely there. The 4 shrines at the beginning of the game give you 4 abilities. The first ability being magnetic, where you can move metal objects around. The other is a bomb, where you can obviously drop a bomb and detonate it. There's also an ice ability where you can grow an ice wall if you need to get on a higher level, or maybe move an object that's above water. And time stop, where you can pause time for a certain object, and let's say if you hit it and time comes back, it will launch the object, which is a pretty neat feature. And I think that each shrine, while easy in itself, really shows how these mechanics work and get you ready for the rest of the game. Wow, the sound effects are very good, and it has a lot of the old Zelda sound effects like you would find in any Zelda game. The music is a little bit of a letdown. There's not much in the music department early on in the game. I'm hoping as I go along, as my adventure becomes more epic, so will the music. Overall, my first impression is that Nintendo really outdone themselves this time. Everything from the visuals to combat had me hooked from the beginning. The game has so much charm and heart that it is really hard to set down. It always gives you the let me do one more thing feeling. While it has been a while since I've played a Zelda game, this game makes me want to go back and see what I've been missing. So with that, I'm going to get back to my adventure. Thanks, guys.
The history of the royal family of Hyrule is also the history of Calamity Ganon, a primal evil that has endured over the ages. This evil has been turned back time and time again by a warrior wielding the soul of a hero and a princess who carries the blood of the goddess. With the passage of time, each conflict with Ganon faded into legend. So listen closely as I tell you of this legend that occurred 10,000 years ago.